Hi folks, this is Didier from Pikcio. We are Saturday and I'm here in Lausanne. I was hoping I could do this video from the rooftop of the hotel, which is a fantastic view on the mountain and the lake, but it's too much of a popular spot in the morning here, so I gave up. Anyhow, so now you have to deal with my modest hotel room here. So about this week, busy as usual. We start on the Sunday, last Sunday in Paris, with the very successful Neo meetup in École 42, École 42. Fantastic place, by the way, and the great engineers there. And we had around between 80 and 100 people and several presentations. Hongfei couldn't make it, but Katrina did it. So it was a great way to celebrate creativity around the Neo environment and Pikcio environment, and also good opportunity to meet a few of you that bought some PKCs and came with their enthusiasm and not just about PKCs, but also Pikcio and also some ideas on their own. So we'll follow up on that. Then I moved to Lausanne, where we are headquartered. And so a few things I did this week. One was working with the lawyers and the tax, etc., all the paperwork regarding two initiatives. One is the regarding the wallet. We'll require not will require, we'll ask FINMA, which is the kind of regulatory body in Switzerland regarding all the banking, crypto, etc. We asked them to certify the wallet. As you know, the wallet will allow you to register once your KYC, and then from there purchase different tokens issued by new ICOs. So we want to make sure that FINMA will certify the whole process so that will be compliant for ICO issuers that wants to use that wallet. That's very important for us, of course, and then for you. The second thing is that we talked a lot about the initiative we're going to take. We're going to disclose more about that later on, but it's called Pikcio Capital, and that's going to be a fund where we will put some PKCs and other folks will put some dollars or euro, and we will invest in this initiative that will use, of course, the PikcioChain environment and the PKC's environment, which is more important for you. I mean, both, I guess. But anyway, more detail about that when we finalize. It's a lengthy process. We started a long time ago, and we're almost there. At the same time, Gonzague was in New York in France, and meeting with a consortium of insurance companies, presenting the the PikcioChain and the insurance wallet, which is kind of a compliance between compliance and GDPR, but more CRM kind of wallet that we are building for, especially for the insurance business. It was pretty successful. We'll know more the result, I guess next week or the week after, but that was a major meeting for us there. While he was in France, I was still in Lausanne meeting with Samsung. As you know, we're discussing with Samsung strategy department, data department in since a bit, and so we had a very fruitful and successful meeting. The next step now is to present what we discussed about in Korea, where I will be. I think it's May 21st, 22nd, something like that. So May to present that to the S Health department, and again more of that when we cross this bridge. But it's doing pretty well so far. Then we had in Zurich the last meetup with Neo for Neo, and again that was a very good successful meeting. The Hongfei eventually arrived at the end, which was a bit of a good surprise for everybody. And we will also settle in Zurich or a new embassy in Switzerland because now we're in Lausanne, but we want to have a sort of foot in the Zurich area. A good office when people can come and work and discuss and demo things at the Trust Center right in the middle of Zurich. And we actually extend an invitation to Neo to actually come and share a few seats at our office so they could have also an embassy in Switzerland and the home face thinking about it. So that would be great for us as well. What else? We also met yesterday with. It's not the first meeting, but that was more an in-depth meeting now with a robot manufacturer company that collects a lot of data in the livestock and farming industry, and they're going to use the PikcioChain for running their application, and they also will use, of course, the wallet for running their ICO. The contract is not signed yet, but more about that later on. But it's pretty exciting, and it's going to be a major company with application all over the world, from China to US to Latin America. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, that's the first time we go into that field, and it's exciting for the Pikcio team. Next week, pretty busy. Myself, I will be on vacation, so I cannot wait. Trust me, I haven't had vacation since I don't know 2-3 years. So that's going to be great. A week, but still. While the team is still at work, first we'll have a booth at the Dubai um, blockchain summit. That's on the 2nd and 3rd of May. Then also we'll be with Plug and Play at Abu Dhabi. Plug and Play is opening their new accelerator in Abu Dhabi, and that's very exciting for us because we partner with Plug and Play since a bit now, and they invited us to go and pitch there to demonstrate the sort of ecosystem and the value that Plug and Play can bring and what we bring to Plug and Play. And as you know, with them in France, we're probably going to be with them in Germany pretty soon, in Japan, where I'm going on next 2 weeks, and now in Abu Dhabi. So that's fantastic for us. That will be a very good extra footprint in the Gulf since we are already in Bahrain. The Emirates are, of course, very important in all the blockchain initiative. So great for us. We're also going to meet with Batelco, that big telco company in Bahrain, and not just Bahrain, they're all over. So that was the follow-up on our meeting last time, and they asked us to present something pretty specific. So Cyril will do that next week. Jorik and Fabien will continue to start the work on the user interface regarding the wallet with a creative team from Berlin, Germany. So that's pretty exciting. That's going to be a good, probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks work. But we're pretty excited about that. Very pleased that they accept to take that job for us. Also, we are starting a contest that might be of interest for you. We're gonna reward 450. That means 150 per tweet. So the best 3 tweets summarizing what the PikcioChain does or could do, etc. So that's 150 PKCs for each of the tweet, and the 3 best tweets a week. So it's up to you. Grab it. Thank you. Yes, that's it for me. And hope you have a good week. Thank you. Bye bye.